Hey, this is Lewis from SoFly. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a couple of fancy text effects using CSS inside of Oxygen. So the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is use a text shadow to simulate a stroke outline sort of effect. So what we're going to do is put a black border around the letters here and then make the text itself white. So you can see what's going on. I'm going to make the text gray. And then we're just going to use the text shadow property to simulate a outline around the text. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use different colors for each side. We're going to do one at the bottom right. Then we're going to do one at the top right. Then we're going to do one at the top left. And then we're going to do one on the bottom left. And this is how we're going to create the outline effect. We're just going to make these all black and all only 1 pixel away instead of 5 pixels away. And there we go. There is our outline effect. So one cool thing we could do with this is add sort of a shadow to the text, like an actual shadow, not just an outline. So what I'll do is add another text shadow, and we'll say we'll make this 4 pixels from the left, 4 pixels from the top, and black. And that's a very cool effect that we could try moving this around. We can make it on the left side instead of the right, not as far away, something like this. Anyway, that's a pretty cool effect right there. Let's make this bigger, maybe not that big. Play along with some different fonts. And that's a pretty cool outline text effect. Okay, next up, I'm going to show you how to do a highlight effect. So a normal highlight effect, you would just take the text you want to highlight, put a span on that text, and I'll set this to display as an inline, span to display inline. And normally what you do is just put like a yellow background on the text. But that's not very cool. That's kind of boring. So what I'm going to do is make the highlight effect more like what you'd actually get out of a real highlighter if you were doing it on paper. So to do that, I'm going to use a linear gradient background image. We're going to go background image, linear gradient. We're going to make it go to the right. So it's going to start on the left and go to the right. To right. Now we're going to start it off as fully transparent. Then we're going to make it in the middle, we're going to make it yellow. And that's how it's going to look right now. And then we're on the right, we're going to make it fully transparent again. And now we have a cool text highlight effect. So what we could do is actually just put this in a class. We'll call this highlighter. And then what we could do is we'll also set the highlighter to display as inline. And then what we could do is, where is my toolbar? Wrap that with a span and add the class highlighter. Or you could just put that class on any span in your blog post and just add the class on Oxygen like that, and you get a cool highlight effect. Okay, that's how to do 2 cool text effects using Oxygen.